Hello there guys, welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. This is Misfit from the Coop, guys. I need to do something right here, right now. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Wrong way. Okay. Wherever that maneuver is pointing us, we need to get there now. I am trying to fix our orbit so we can get ready to dock with our sister craft for our mission to Minmus. And just trying to get ourselves on the same plane here right now. And I think we've just done that. Minus 0.5. That's not too bad. Did I overshoot it? I don't know. I did. Okay, we're gonna have to fix it later. I just thought I'd try and take advantage of that opportunity when it was presented in my face right as I was recording. But as you can see, our sister craft is over there in the distance, almost 100 kilometers away. And we screwed up the orbit of this craft, and I'm turning the RCS off for wasting it. We kind of screwed it up so that by burning too early, we ended up that our apoapsis is way out here, and our periapsis is here. So it's going to be a while before we can actually get some kind of intercept going. In the meantime, our electrical charge is about halfway done. So let's get some solar panels deployed, because the sun will be coming up shortly. I'm going to turn off those lights because they really are annoying me now. And there is the sun. Our solar panels are facing completely the wrong way, but let's deploy them all the same. Got them in a very odd configuration, just branching out like this. No idea why, just felt like it. And I can't remember how to pilot this thing. I'm just going completely the wrong way. Hello? We need to face that way, please. That way. That way. Ugh. Okay, we're kind of getting over there. I hope we get over there. Oh, we are getting some charge out of this, so that's okay. This could have gone better, that's for sure. Well, we still have over half a tank of fuel in this thing. Plenty to do our maneuvers. In fact, if we get to dock with this guy, we might be able to transfer some fuel. No, we can't actually. Well, that's a waste. I was hoping that I could dock this guy with that guy over there where this thing's still attached. Unfortunately, the docking port is actually right here. So I have to detach from this if I actually want to dock with our sister craft over there. So why is this guy is just not playing ball? I want you to face towards the sun, please. Okay, we're slowly getting over there. Right. So how are we going to do this? Docking in this game is really, really tricky. Because you have to essentially match your orbits almost precisely. Thankfully, there is something in the game that allows you to do that. And that's when, if you toggle this so it shows your target speed, it will give you trajectories that you need to actually burn in order for you to actually match up. But I don't have too much experience in doing that, and it's not the easiest of things to do. So we're gonna get out to our apoapsis. Let's speed up now, actually. And we're fully charged, so I think we're okay. We're gonna get to our apoapsis, and this is what I was afraid of. Because we went out to we came much further out. This guy is now starting to accelerate faster around the planet than we are. So there's not really any point in doing anything right now. You see our intersects, the closest we get to it on our orbits. When we arrive here, the command module section is over there. Likewise, when we're here, we're over there. So let's just zip around the planet as fast as time control will allow us, and we'll see if we get some new intersects coming up that are a bit more favourable. Alright, we spun around the planet a couple of times, and one of our intersects is coming up. It's about 200 kilometers away, but I noticed the second intersect is actually further away than that, so we may have actually missed a window of opportunity. So I'm going to move the ship around. So we're going to try and normalize our orbit here, and we're going to do it manually as much as we can. Just moving our intersects as we speak. Moving them further apart, but that's fine. Probably better doing it this way anyway. So we're going to bring that down to, let's say, 150. There we go. And as it stands, we are going to come down to about 11 kilometers. So when we get to our avalanches here, we're going to have to make another burn to try and circularize our orbit again. And we may have some decent intersects. No, we don't. What's our periapsis there? 100. Okay. Alright. So let's get lined up for that burn, which is the complete opposite direction. And this thing is slow to turn. I really should have put some more... An advanced SES module on that would have been really nice. But I will come back when I have burned that, and we'll see how our intersects look after that. Alright, we're speeding up around Kerbal again. But our intersect points are getting closer and closer every time we go around. So I reckon when that goes around again, when we get to that point again, it should drop down to... It went from about 500 to 260, so we might be dead on or close enough to it. But we're going to have to do it next time, otherwise we're going to be waiting a long time for the next window. And... Oh, look at that, look at that. Separation of 23 kilometers. It's not perfect, but we can work with that. And this thing is freaking out. Alright, so I'll tell you what. Our descending node moved. Damn it, our node moved. So we're going to have to do another burn over here. I wonder when that happened. Alright, let's fix that then. NEN! Mentioned that in the previous episode. NEN means you're dead on. But it's going to take a while for me to actually get to that maneuver point. Oh, frame rate. Okay, so I'm going to get lined up for that burn, and then after that we should be ready for our intersect, hopefully. Alright, there she is. The Duranial Skyforce 17 is 21 kilometers away and closing. But at this, if we sit here and do nothing, however, this will skip on by and just zoom right past us. I'm not entirely sure if we are moving faster than they are, or they are moving faster than we are. They should be moving faster than us. But the way that the rendezvous system in this game kind of works, why is that getting further away all of a sudden? They're getting further away. We're gonna have to do something now. They're starting to move away. I think we're moving faster than they are. But basically, very quickly, if you change this so that it's set to your target, we are moving 109 meters per second in comparison to the target. So I think we are moving away 108 and slowing down. But There's a proactive and a retroactive marker. We're aiming at the retroactive, and that... I tested this by doing a quick fire. If I fire in this direction here, it will slow us down in comparison to that guy there. So what you need to do first is to slow yourself down until your relative speed to your target is 0. This is the easiest way to do it, apparently. So bring yourself down to 0, and then once your speed relative to the other craft is at 0, then you can just move directly towards it. Because this should be matching our orbits by burning in this direction. But I need to slow down a bit, actually, because I'm drifting a tad. So as long... turn the caps lock on, actually. So as long as I keep heading towards this marker and bring this down to 0, I should be able to move the ship in that direction there, which will take us straight for the other ship. And I won't have to worry about orbits and stuff like that. I need to slow down again. I don't want to screw this up. This thing is really hard to maneuver. Use up more fuel than I would like, but I don't care because we're going to get rid of this stuff anyway. So we're putting in the minimum amount of thrust as we can. And the reticule's moving. Why is it moving faster than I can turn? Okay, we brought it down to 9. So it was 190 before. Now we brought it down to 8. This is still trying to move. 6.6, 5, 4. I think it's supposed to keep doing this until it gets to 0 or the directions flip. 3, 2, or it does this where it lines up almost perfectly, because that's the retroactive marker for the other craft. I'm going to keep burning there anyway. Bring that down to absolute 0. 1, 0, 6. 0.6. Okay. And now we're accelerating away from it. Damn. I need to flip the ship around now. We should have brought the speed down close enough where I can actually just start moving directly towards it. It's going to take a while to get over there, though. And I'll need to do something soon because we're... Oh, okay, that's cancelling it out. Kind of. I need to flip around. Oh, this thing is so hard to move! Okay. Hopefully, if we just do a slight burn towards the target, we should be moving directly towards it, and then I can worry about maneuvering and stuff. So. Okay, yeah, now we're moving towards the target. That, we need to be directly on top of here. So I reckon if I burn very slightly... Yep, it's bringing it right over. So let's aim directly towards our sister craft. That's going to take us to Minmus. Bring our trajectory directly on top of the other craft so that we'll essentially be going for a collision course. Besides, we do have a fair bit of distance to cover, so plenty of time to slow us down and stop us crashing into the thing. Okay, orbital camera changed. And we may have burned far too long there. Bring in RCS. Flip us around, please. Because we're... Oh, it's still not close enough. We've still got some time to fix this. We have time to fix this. Move over. Let's have a look at our orbits. Our orbits are... Oh, crap. Oh, we're deorbiting ourselves. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. crap. Okay. We may have screwed ourselves here. We're going to have to burn back in the opposite direction, I think. One sec, I need to flip around and try and fix this. Okay, okay. Now, hopefully this fixes our orbit. So we're slowing down in comparison to the target. We're kind of firing away from the planet. And now we're speeding up again. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Just get that on top of there, and then we can fix it from there. As I said, I don't have too much experience with this, so as long as I get it directly on top, it's fine. Directly on top, directly on top, directly on top, please. And close enough. But now we're moving a ridiculous speed away from it. God. Alright, let's flip us around. Alright, we're now burning towards our target again. The speed is now going down. That's a good sign. We managed to go from crashing into the planet to our orbit going ski-whiffy again, but it looks like we're fixing it now. This thing is probably going to run out of fuel. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. But this drifted off to about 50 kilometers away. So let's just go for a max burn. Let's just try and get our speed back to 0, and then we can slowly drift towards the target. As long as our trajectory remains like this, I think... Oh, there goes that. Okay. Oh, I did not fix the staging here. So we're going to do this manually. Decouple. There we go. Oof. Right. Now, we're going to use some of this fuel to get there, but that's fine. We're coming! So again, we're going to try and get this down to 0, so at least we're not moving away. And our trajectory is flipping again. What? Why is it doing that? That's fine. We're just going to keep burning towards it because it's getting really far away. All right, let's bring that back up to the target. So we're going to be approaching it at a ridiculous speed, but we're using a ton of fuel. Dang it! I may have to load a quick save here. Because I balled this up somehow and I don't know how. Let's aim above it so we can get that moving. Come on, get that on top of the target, please. On top, we're now moving really fast. Come on. Get up there. Oof. Alright, we're coming back. Yeah, I'm gonna load a quick save and I'm gonna try this again. Because this is not working and I'm trying to learn how to do this properly. So we'll go back and we'll do it again, see what happens. Alright, take 2. Loaded the quick saves, we've got this tank back. And we're getting close to our intersect point, which is coming up here. 23, but for some reason we're at 21 now. Anyway, I'm going to burn here. I'm going to do it very slowly. I'm going to try and get this down to 0 again. I'm pretty sure this is how you do this. I just don't know how I screwed it up last time. But also, making sure I'm staying directly on that would help, and it's really hard to tell sometimes. I'm leaning in on the screen now, just to make sure I stay bang on that. So just trying to get our speed down to 0, so that we're not moving in any direction compared to that craft. And what's that doing to our orbits? They should be lining up. Maybe. Stay on this marker, please. So it's 28.8 kilometers away. As long as it stays about that distance, we can work with that. We're gonna once we get this down to 0, we're gonna have to start moving towards it. Otherwise, we're gonna start drifting away from each other again. I do not want that. Do not want that at all. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Slow down a bit. 12. 11. 10. Okay, alright, this time we're not following that. We're going to stay exactly where we are. Because I followed that last time, and I think that might be what screwed us. So if I just keep heading this direction, hopefully that'll flip. And the other one should be coming around. No, we're starting to speed away from the target again. This is gonna have to do. Alright, let me roll ourselves over so we can actually burn towards this guy again. That was a mistake. So a little nudge, but I want to try and get that over here. There. Let's check we're not deorbiting ourselves. Periapsis is dropping slowly. Again, I'm still trying to figure this out. And we're getting close. We are getting danger close to deorbiting ourselves. So I'm going to cut the engines here. Right. I'm going to flip us around again. I'm going to see if burning the other direction has any effect whatsoever. Okay, 16.9 kilometers in closing, but we're not heading directly towards the target, so we're going to try and bring our speed back down to 0 again. Hopefully that's going to stop us from deorbiting again. Oh, it's drifted again. Not sure why it does that. What's our orbits look like? We're going to have to do this soon, otherwise I'm going to start drifting miles out. Okay, let me just move around again. Okay, believe it or not, I think we are actually making some progress. Because our retrograde marker, to slow us down, is actually in the direction, or roughly in the direction of the other ship. So there we go. So let's bring that back down to 0. 8, 7, 6. Ugh. Let's keep burning. Let's at least head towards our target. Exciting video, isn't it? Oh. Man who has no idea what he is doing tries to dock 2 space vehicles together with no clue as to the outcome. Cut it. Now. Alright. So now, we are now moving directly towards the other ship. Our orbit's ski-whiffy. So we're going to get as close as 11.5 kilometers before things go awry. So now, I need to flip the ship around again. 11.3 is as close as we're going to get. Then we're going to drift miles apart. So that'll be in 2 minutes' time. Alright. 47 seconds away. And now that's moved up to here. Right, I think part of the problem is one of us might have been going up and the other was going down. I'm speculating, but this is really tricky. But we are 30 seconds away. from being as close as we're going to get. Please go down to 0 this time. 4, 3, 2. 2.9. Now we're moving away. Yeah, that's moving us away. And we probably passed that intersect. Yeah, we did, but we've got another intersect coming up apparently in 3 minutes' time. How close are we then? Still 13 kilometers. So we're going to have to flip the ship around yet again. Oh, I really wish I'd put some more SAS on this design. I'll turn the lights on again at least. Oh, and the lights aren't flipping out this time. That's nice. Oh, we're getting close. Very slowly getting down to 0. This thing's moving all over the place, but we're chasing it. We're chasing it. We're keeping it in our sights. 2.2, 3. Need to get us to 0. Every meter per second counts apparently. 1.5. 1. 0.5, 3, 2, 1, 0! Close enough! Turn off the SAS, that may be affecting it. Why are we... We're moving away, we're moving away, we're moving away. But I think now... I don't know if moving towards or away from it. But I think now we can actually start moving towards it, even though the speed's increasing. Why? I need to remember in future, when I'm making craft that are going to dock with each other, make them a lot more maneuverable. I don't know what I'm doing here actually, I'm being really reckless now. Oh god, I've done that again. So now, okay, this might work. Just need to flip around yet again. Urgh. Okay, we are like so close here, and I need to bleed off the speed right now. Oh, no, we're not moving away. We're moving away! Oh, for crying out loud! Damn it. This is so frustrating. How do people do this so easily? I'm having trouble doing this one docking maneuver. I've seen people make, like, ships that have, like, 7 or 8 different things that are all docked together. I can't even handle this one. Look how much fuel I've wasted. It was essentially like most of this entire tank I've used just to try and align ourselves up. And I had the perfect opportunity to get us lined up as well. So now we need to burn towards the target before our orbit goes skew. Have we deorbited ourselves again? Oh, we might as well have. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're moving directly towards our target at 32.5 meters per second. And flip us around so we can slow us down. Who knows, we may have cracked it this time. Or set us on a collision course or something yet again. See you in a minute. Okay, distance of 3.8 kilometers, moving at 1.8 meters per second. Let's burn towards this guy again and see if we can actually get a nice straight shot towards it at not too fast speed. This is promising. Come on, directly on it, directly on it. Bit to the left, cut the engine. Okay. Okay, this looks more like it. So now we need to flip ourselves around so that we can bring ourselves to a dead stop when we're right by the thing. Then we'll get rid of this engine and then we'll move in with RCS to try and dock with this thing. Of course, this thing turns like a brick though. Alright, we are holding steady about 2.2 kilometers from the target. We're about traveling at 0.6 meters per second and climbing. I'll just increase that a little bit because our orbits are almost exactly the same. So we've done something right. So we just need to speed up a little bit more and then get our trajectory right on the money. So we're moving at about 5.6 meters per second. Let's see, what are the intersects like? Over there, 1.7, so it's... Actually, this isn't doing us any good. This darn engine is ruining us. So, we're going to get rid of it. Goodbye, engine, you have served us well. Where's the thing? Decouple. Boom! There we go. Right. Now we're floating free from that wretched thing. Turn on our SES because it's kind of screwing us up. Okay, so let's... There we go. Use our RCS to propel ourselves towards this guy. How much bottom propellant have we got? Enough, I hope. Turn on the caps lock. And let's drift on over. This could take a while. In fact, I'm going to have to... There we go, I'm going to have to use the engine to get us more in line with this target. Come on, coax it up. Come on, Chadfart, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Just a little bit more. A little bit to the right. And... shut down. Perfect. Right. Now, we are flying towards this thing about 27 meters per second. So we're going to have to slow down quick. I mean, oh god, we're already at 750 and... So we're going to have to burn away from this thing pretty suddenly. There it is, it's coming into view. Hello! We're coming! And fire it now. Do you want 1.8 meters per second? Can we bleed off a little bit more of that? Nope. Now what are we doing? We're slowly drifting. Let's match this up. Okay, looks like we're now moving directly away. How's our electrical charge? It's fine. We're going to retract these in now because we're getting close to docking. I know we're kind of moving away at a bit of a pelt, but we had a lot of speed to bleed up there. I had to bring it down. But we're doing this, we're doing this. Now we're heading directly towards the target. Let's fix our angle a bit. So probably go down to 0 and then back up again. There we go. Let's aim up a bit. Like that. Okay. 9.5 meters per second. Perfect. Now, once we get to about 50 meters, we'll slow down to a dead stop. And to make things easier, we're going to switch to that other ship and we're going to have them face us. That way, we won't have to move around. Oh, crap, crap, crap. We're on a collision course, collision course, collision course, collision course. And fire now. Okay, what's happening now? Do we want to burn this way or do we want to burn the other way? I'm not sure. This might stop us drifting. Yep, yep. There we go. A little bit more. Perfect. Nope. A bit too much. We can use the RCS now. We can use that to push us back down. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Whew. Let's get ourselves lined up again. So now that we're close enough, we want to turn off our SAS a minute actually, and our RCS, because we want to flip this whole thing around. That we want this guy facing that ship, so we're kind of aiming directly towards it now. Flip it around, come on. Here we go, here we go. Right. Okay, RCS on. We just did a 360 in the middle of space, come on. Right. Get this done properly now. Turn on the SAS, that might help now. There we go. The problem is when we're stationed like this, firing the RCS is actually moving us. We went from 0 to 0.1. It's not much, but over time that will count. So we want to be directly the other way. And we'll turn off RCS. We'll leave the SAS on for now, with the light shining up on that ship. So now, because we're close enough, we can actually just hit one of the bracket buttons. Boop! What? Nope, wrong one. There we go. Oh, that's the engine over there. Well, that's going to be in orbit for eternity. Okay. So let's flip this guy around. This guy's much more difficult to maneuver. It does have RCS and a lot more propellant, but all the RCS is up here. We still have fuel in this tank, which we can use to top off the little bit of fuel we used getting this guy into its position. And let's retract the solar panels on this as well, because just in case we mess this up. Okay. So let's set target, but what we're actually going to do is we're going to target the docking port on there, like that, so that we can get this guy facing directly towards it. I think that's good. Alright. So we're now facing directly towards each other. This thing's really bright now. And one last thing to do on this ship, open the docking port. There we go. Right. So now, we'll target the docking port. And we also want to do something else. We want to control the ship from here. Because right now we're controlling it from the lander can, which is pointing directly away. So it thinks the thing's behind us. But we want to flip it around, so we control it from here. Whoop! The whole ball moves around. And we are now controlling it from the other side of the ship. So that'll make things a little easier. The angle's a bit off, but we are going to switch our RCS on. And we are going to slowly go Is it RCS firing? Oh yeah, I've got the caps lock on, so it's not doing much. Okay. So we're going to go very slowly towards this other craft. Now we are coming in from the side, so we're going to have to drift over the other way. This is the translation controls. I've got both my hands on the keyboards now. My left hand's on A, S, D, and my right hand is on J, K, and L. And let's just cancel out that sideways movement. And I'm using the... See, on the nav ball, the trajectory, I'm using that to know exactly where I am and how I'm translating. So now we're going directly towards it. Let's face it. There we go. I wonder, should I turn the lights off on this thing? That might make things a bit easier. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And this video is probably going to get edited down to one episode, but believe me, it's taken a lot longer than that. How are we looking? How are we looking? Everything lined up? No, we need... I think we're okay. We will have to make some adjustments in a minute. Just once we get a bit closer. Yeah, hang on. Translate up a bit. There we go. I'm going to keep that centered. Once we get close, once the docking ports get very, very close, they will do the rest of the job for us. So we just have to get them close, and then they will just sort of magnetically lock with each other. And I only just noticed that this ship, one of them is 3 base symmetry, the other is 4, so that's going to make things a little weird later on. Roll it a bit, other way, other way, other way. We want to get this docked, we want to get it looking a bit nice, like that. Reset the SAS. We're over 10 meters, or near enough. Bring it back in line. We're actually going to do this. We're going to do this. We're looking steady. This looks like it's dead on. But let's slow it down a bit, so we don't crash or anything. Bring it down to about 0.1 meters per second, I think. Yep, and that messed up our translation. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's get this docking underway. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. Please don't screw up. A little bit to the right. A little bit to the right. Just tease it a bit. Oh, here we go. This is it's happening. So I'm going to turn off the SAS because I know that interferes with it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Do it. There it goes. There it goes. Done! We've done it! Oh my gosh. Right, let's turn off all the lights and then turn them all on. Oof. Well, we did it. We successfully docked the... Oh, what did I even name it? The Durian Skyforce 17 with the Durian Landforce 53. There we go. They are all one craft. And I believe the action groups have combined. So if I press this button, all of our solar panels will extend as one. There we go. I am quick saving that. We didn't waste any of the fuel from our main craft, and we used a little bit of this. How much did we use? Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, so not much at all, but we have fuel here. So let us end the episode, actually. Now that I think about it, this episode is running far too long, and we need to call it a day. So, there we go. The Durian Expeditionary Vessel is ready to disembark for Minmus. And we shall do that in the next episode. Bye now.